Today is August 16th. These are most important events for this day through history. On this day in 1920, is born Charles Bukowski, an American poet and novelist. He wrote thousands of poems, hundreds of short stories and 6 novels, eventually publishing over 60 books. On this day in 1958, is born Madonna, an American singer and songwriter. She has sold more than 300 million records worldwide, and is recognized as the best-selling female recording artist of all time. On this day in 1980, is born Vanessa Carlton, an American singer-songwriter. Her discography consists of 4 studio albums, Be Not Nobody, Harmonium, Heroes and Thieves, and Rabbits on the Run. The Basilica Menor di San Sebastian, better known as San Sebastian Church, is a Roman Catholic minor basilica in Manila, Philippines and the seat of the parish of San Sebastian. Completed in 1891, the church was officially inaugurated and blessed on August 16th. San Sebastian Church is noted for its architectural features, an example of the revival of Gothic architecture in the Philippines. It is the only all-steel temple in the Philippines, and is the only prefabricated steel church in the world. In 2006, San Sebastian Church was included in the tentative list for possible designation as a World Heritage Site. It was designated as a National Historical Landmark by the Philippine government in 1973. The Valparaiso Earthquake hit Valparaiso, Chile, on August 16, 1906, at 7:55 p.m. local time. Its epicenter was offshore from the Valparaiso region, and its intensity was estimated at magnitude 8.2 on the moment magnitude scale. The first tremor lasted about 4 minutes. The second tremor occurred at 8:06 p.m. and, although it lasted only 2 minutes, was much more violent. There were numerous aftershocks. At least 56 of them occurred during the first 24 hours after the beginning tremors. Much of Valparaiso was destroyed. There was severe damage in central Chile from Illapel to Talca. The earthquake was felt from Tacna, Peru to Puerto Montt. A tsunami was also generated. According to the University of Chile, there were 3,882 deaths and more than 20,000 who were injured. On this day in 1946, mass riots in Calcutta begin. Direct Action Day, also known as the Great Calcutta Killings, was a day of widespread riot and manslaughter between Hindus and Muslims in the city of Calcutta in the Bengal province of British India. The day also marked the start of what is known as the Week of the Long Knives. The direct action was announced by the Muslim League Council to show the strength of Muslim feelings, both to British and Congress, because Muslims feared that if the British just pulled out, Muslims would surely suffer at the hands of overwhelming Hindu majority, which resulted in the worst communal riots that British India had seen. More than 4,000 people lost their lives and 100,000 residents were left homeless in Calcutta within 72 hours. These events sowed the seeds for the eventual partition of India. On this day in 1954, the first issue of Sports Illustrated was published. There were 2 magazines named Sports Illustrated, before the current magazine began on August 16, 1954. The goal of the new magazine was to be not a sports magazine, but the sports magazine Sports Illustrated is an American sports media franchise owned by Time Incorporated. Its self-titled magazine has over 3 million subscribers, and is read by 23 million people each week, including over 18 million men. It was the first magazine with circulation over 1 million, to win the National Magazine Award for General Excellence twice. Its swimsuit issue, which has been published since 1964, is now an annual publishing event that generates its own television shows, videos and calendars. On this day in 1989, died Amanda Blake, who was an American actress best known for the role of the red-haired saloon proprietress Miss Kitty Russell. She was the recipient of the Society's annual Courage Award. On this day in 1977, died Elvis Presley, who was an American singer and actor. Regarded as one of the most significant cultural icons of the 20th century, he is often referred to as the King of Rock and Roll. On this day in 1973, died Selman Waksman, who was an American microbiologist, awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology for his discovery of streptomycin, the first antibiotic active against tuberculosis. Time is the wisest counselor of all. Pericles.